Libra. We'll have a look first for singles and then couples to see what is coming up around you. Let's have a look. Okay, the High Priestess is reversed, so she's withholding something. Normally she's up here and she exposes, she reads from the Torah, she informs us, she's wisdom and knowledge. But in this case, it could be that she's withholding something here. So for some of you singles, it's almost like there's a bit of mystery around some person or around a connection, or someone isn't revealing everything about them. They're not necessarily blocking, okay? They're not necessarily blocking that opportunity because this is reversed. But I think with the Two of Swords, I think you're catching on. I think you're catching on to this, Libra. You're coming up as the swords here. But I think like this is withholding some sort of information, something that could be quite significant. High Priestess is a major arcana card here. It can be something around spirituality or faith or even secrets. I often associate the subconscious mind with the High Priestess. So there may be someone here who's keeping something from you subconsciously. They've got subconscious thoughts. Now, it could also be you, Libra. You could be withholding something here. There's a lot of showmanship. Showmanship is evidenced with the Six of Wands. Okay? It normally represents things like success and victory. And there might be a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, Leo, who's sort of coming across a certain way. I feel like this card is mostly for appearances, to advertise his conquests, how far he's come, his successes, his accomplishments here. So it could be a bit of egotistical behavior. Or it could be there's sensitivity. We've got the Ten of Swords, often representing things like betrayal or pain. But it is, looking at this card, it can indicate that someone is sensitive about a topic. Or you might be meeting someone who does get offended fairly easily. So you might have to withhold a few things. They might be very, you might have to be quite slow with this person for some of you. Now the High Priestess is almost like withholding fate. So a part of you might be feeling like, you know, if you are single and you don't have any options, right now, I feel like there's a lot of potentially healing that needs to happen. You're not seeing the Venus energy upright with the Empress card here, and I did sort of touch on that with the Queen of Cups. So there might be something that you need to work here again internally. And if you are waiting on that black and white pillar, that divine masculine and feminine connection to come together, then there needs to be some healing that needs to take place. The moon is emotion, Libra. So it could be like a period where you need to get your emotions in check a little bit maybe. But there could be someone coming in who's not revealing a lot, who's not giving you much to work with, potentially even keeping options open, okay? If this is that page and that page is going from the page to this Emperor-like character, then it could indicate that someone's trying to maybe stroke your ego a little bit. And maybe it's more for appearances rather than anything else, Libra. And maybe you're going along with it, okay? You're not necessarily blocking this behavior. Or, you know, if there is someone who's trying to communicate to you, you're not blocking them. So you're not avoiding something here. You're letting it happen maybe. I don't think you're not noticing it because the moon is quite an intuitive energy. So intuitively, I think you're checking into something, you know something's up, you know something's a little bit different, but you choose either to let it happen. I mean, maybe there's someone here who's continually hurting you, or maybe this is even like mental abuse for some of you, or even potentially manipulation. The swords in the back, this is often a betrayal of some kind here. So there is someone wanting to hurt you maybe, and they're doing that maybe withholding things from you. But maybe you don't know this person, you're not well enough connected. It could also be that someone is refusing to apologize for something, for some of you singles, okay? Maybe you're not deeply connected to this person, or maybe you've been waiting for an apology from an ex-lover, for an example, and this might be irritating you. I do feel with the six of wands, someone is trying to win you back over, but it could be someone that's caused you a bit of pain or confusion before, or someone that sort of left you very abruptly, left you in the dark, maybe ghosted you, didn't give you enough reasons, didn't reveal completely why they disconnected maybe. And if this is you coming up, you're completely upside down, Libra, to this person. So you're coming up as if you would want them back in your life. Maybe the vibes that you're giving off, Libra, are vibes that would indicate that you still hold some interest towards this person, okay? On some level, you still are entertaining the thought, so be careful not to give them the wrong idea here, or they may continue to treat you like that. Let's have a look and see what's going on for Libra couples. Okay, we've got Cancer, the Chariot. Could be a Cancer sign, or the reversed traits of Cancer. So maybe maybe a bit of moodiness, a bit of temperament, lack of emotional instability. Maybe someone isn't feeling like you care for them, or you're being attentive enough with affection. And things could be at a bit of a standstill when it comes to relationships, because it's almost like the Chariot has taken a tumble. So he's come off this is getting off the wagon in some way. And it could have been quite an unexpected, but I do feel like there is hard work when it comes to relationships here. But this can also be, it can also be the past coming back in and potentially causing a bit of issues. And it could be someone you were once emotionally attached to. Perhaps someone your person was emotionally attached to, like an ex-partner, ex-lover, that may come back into the picture, or maybe the past. The past might come up again, but in a reversed way. So it's either in a negative way, or it's in a way that it does turn the relationship on its head, or it has the potential to turn the relationship on its head. The good thing is that there's hard work and dedication with the Eight of Wands, and I feel like there's resolution here with the Queen of Pentacles. So if there is an issue at hand here, Libra, it does look as if you will come to resolve it. Okay, this is, the happiness, the celebration of love that occurs here. But he sort of, he wants to leave something in concrete. It's like an engraving or a stamp. Some of you are going official maybe, and it may mean through things like marriage or becoming exclusive on social media, becoming exclusive through an event of some kind. But I really feel like there's something about solidifying a union or going in concrete here. But there is potentially someone maybe under an earth sign here who really wants to work at the connection. It could be you, Libra, still willing to work at something here. Could be an earth sign, or also have fire with the wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Got the last queen of the deck, so there's a lot more stability coming into relationships here. It's almost like he's the artisan making all these pentacles, and then she's the one that ends up with one, and she's very happy. She's very pleased with its behavior or performance of some kind, Libra. There's appreciation and gratitude here, so maybe that's something you have to show more of to your partner, to your person, or perhaps this is something they'll come to show you. But she's looking at it adoringly, very happy with the setting. There's a level of comfort here. There's a new established comfort that I think you'll come to experience in your relationship. We see the beautiful rose garden, the stone throne, the beautiful garden, a rabbit, a sign of luck. Very settled. Now, some of you might be moving in with someone, or the relationship could be leaning towards that way. Whilst things that could be at a bit of a standstill here. Or it could be that if you've recently moved in with someone, you may come to experience some upside down moments. Maybe it's not necessarily the past. It could be emotion. It could be that someone, perhaps both of you, I think both of you, because both these sphinxes are here, and this could represent divine feminine, divine masculine. Interestingly, in both the singles and the couples, this black and white dynamic The balance, the counterparts, you as a couple are coming up as reversed. So for some reason there is maybe something here that isn't working to your liking to turn things upright again. And this is the hard work and the dedication, but you will see changes in behavior. And I don't know if it's going to take you walking away or distancing yourself in some way, or maybe keeping your options open for this relationship to work, or for someone to feel like they may lose you. And maybe that's why they'll sort of pull up their socks and try that little bit harder to get the relationship back to what it once was, perhaps. Or I don't know if you might be entertaining the thought of a past lover coming back, and then this, makes your person, your spouse, your lover feel a little bit insecure, feel like they need to try harder to win you over. It could also be that, because the Chariot can represent things like, competition, competitive energy. I will leave your reading at that though, Libra, so thank you again so much for tuning in.